G'day gang, GameolioDan here. How are we going? I'm playing a game called Otherland. Now you know, well you may know, or you may not know, I did make a series on Otherland a while ago. I constantly kept wanting to go back, but every time I did, the servers were either down, or they were down, or they were just about to go down, or they went down mid sort of recording. It happened enough times that I just eventually stopped continuing the series. But the other day I'd heard that they'd actually changed a lot of things in the game, and I was looking to see what those changes were, but I don't really remember because it's so long ago since I last played what the game was like. I think it's a new sort of game experience from the beginning. Anyway, I figured whatever the reason, I'll continue the series, but I will make a new character so we can see if there are any changes and just go from there. Alright, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm on the US now, so I'm going to create a new character called GameolioDan, as I usually do in these games. Boring, sort of just call it after myself. Anyway, that's my name. Create. Level 1, Metamorph, I think, yes, correct. I can't really do anything, we can just jump in, let's play. Loading. Come on, loading. There were certainly a lot of patches. I mean, I just downloaded like, I think it was 10 gigabytes, 8 or 7 gigabytes, something like that. Massive amount. So I don't know if that's just more assets have been put in the game. They've completely changed everything. Don't know. But hopefully once it finishes loading, we'll be able to find out. And because it would be good if I can actually do a recording where I don't have to stop and then restart it. Come on, Otherland. Let's do it. On the screen. Oh, there we go. All right, so it took a little bit of time, but we're in. Style. Okay, let's have a look. So we're going through the character creation part. Let's see, my dude. Get my dude looking like a dude. Good. Style. All this is locked. Oh, it is. Okay, so I can change the height. Can be nice and round. Very skinny. Big buff man. Let's see. Well, I can't really tell him, can I? Be really tall or short. I think I'll just keep him around that size. It's good. Doesn't have to be super buff. Maybe something like this. Yeah, a little bit more athletic. There we go. Instead of just to do that, jumped out of the gym. Alright. Skin. Yes. Energy pattern. Let's get him looking all Tron-like. Tron. There we go. It's the one. The sound is very subtle. The music's very subtle, but I can hear something in the background. Sounds pretty good. Blues, yellows. They're the bad guys. The blues are the good guys, right? Blue and white. Nice skin color. Bluish tinge, whitish. I'll stick with that one. And that is about all the options we have. Okay, let's go next. Okay, so yeah, when I started last time, there wasn't this class selection, not right at the beginning. There was go and sample them and then see which one you like. Warrior. Warrior is a fierce class that can withstand countless hits. Their slow attacks are only a minor setback to their enormous endurance and powerful hits. Damage tank, damage healer, damage healer. Assassins are deadly and fast. What they lack in survivability, they make up in elusiveness. Striking from the shadows, they often bring death with them. Marksmen are precise ranged specialists, taking advantage of their ranged weapons. They ensure that the target is dead before it can even reach them. The Energized focus on the balance between damage and healing. They focus on controlling the battlefield, 2 Ls, by keeping the enemies at bay and allies standing. Alright, well I'm kind of leaning towards Marksman or Assassin. What do you reckon? I think assassin. Assassin for this type of game. Oh, okay, so we got class test. Right. Okay, well, I'll play it. I don't. So you can do the class test right from here, rather than going through that first bit. Anyway, I'll try the assassin out. Oh, okay. Got the loads happening. I might actually chop these loadings off because they seem to take a while. Right, Sellers, I remember that name. Oh, you're awake. I'm sorry I had to call you so abruptly, but I desperately need your assistance. Click left mouse button on the icons near the chat messages to reply. I hope you didn't get damaged during the process. Can you hear me? Thumbs up. Good. I'm not used to meeting people like this, but as I said, I desperately need your assistance. You look a little disorientated. My methods to bring you here were crude and not without side effects, maybe even some memory loss. I see you are struggling a bit to put a name to my face. You deserve to know why you're here, and I have some things to show you. I am Sellers. Do not worry, I'm your friend. Please, meet me further in the simulation. We do not want to stay in one place too long. Conditions. Meet with Sellers further in simulation. Quest rewards, accept, okay. 10 XP. Awaken. Let's go. Can I move things around? No, okay. It's very quiet. Let me just see if I've got the sound disabled or something. Let's get that music volume up a bit. There's no music here, but when it does come in, we'll be able to hear it. Talk to Sellers. Thank you for coming. I know it all must be confusing, but I'll explain everything as soon as we are in a safe place. We're currently in the Otherland network. It might not mean much for you right now, but you need to remember one thing. This is not a safe place to be. The means of which I pulled you in here were quite barbaric, and you might be experiencing a lot of issues. The good news is that for now, you will only need to be able to use the basics of controlling your simuloid. First, let's check if the Otherland network recognizes your input when it comes to interacting with the world. I will summon a box. Please try opening it. Interact with the summon box. Okay, press F to interact. Interact with the summon box. Yes. Everything works correctly. I hope you didn't feel any pain. It can often be a side effect. We must get you ready for the task at hand. Prepare yourself for a far less serene location. I will try to open this portal. If I'm right, it should still function correctly. Okay, use the portal. There we go. Into the portal. Oh, where are we? Bunch like an orphanage or something. This is all new. I've never seen this before. Let me see if I could just close this. Yep, remove that so we don't see that. Sellers, welcome back. I hope the travel went as smooth as it did for me and the rest of the simuloids I summoned. Right, I apologize. You weren't the only simuloid I brought to Otherland. The task at hand is a very difficult one, and we will need all the help we can get. A small group of them already moved further in the simulation, trying to arm themselves for what is to come. I would recommend following them. My quick scans indicate that they are somewhere in this area. Finding them and working together will increase our chance of getting out of this alive. This keeps popping up. Oh, it doesn't matter, I'll just leave it there. Actually, can I move it? Be handy if I could move it out of the way a little bit. It's kind of just right there, like in a spot which I'd like to move it. Inconvenient spot. Oh, there we go. Oh, get down there somewhere. Yeah, I would like to do that and actually make it a little bit smaller. Alright. Accept. Find a conscious simuloid. Talk to Sweetie Cheng. Find crit you in the face. I remember those two names. Sweetie Cheng. Find a conscious simuloid. 54 meters. So over there in the top right, you can see there's a little leading us to the first, to Sweetie Cheng. Right here, 2 meters away, 1 meter away. What? Who are you? Another one? Well, I must say, Sellers is close to being a miracle worker. We need a lot more if we are to survive this place. Me and a couple of simuloids were the first ones to get summoned by Sellers. We were looking for weapons to at least stand a chance against whatever lurks in this simulation, but got attacked and split up. Okay. Yep. Okay, sweetie, let's go and find crit you in the face. Oh, I got some buttons to press on my quick bar. So we got F1. Not sure, I guess that's a strike. Oh, maybe you select the ability that's going to be linked to your left mouse button. That one's for your right mouse button. Player vs. player disabled. Stance, Prime Killer. Enter a damage dealing stance, unlocking abilities that focus on that roll. So we've got Obliterate as our 2 button. Recuperate as our 3 button, and that's it. 2. Finally, a friendly face. Did Sellers send you? He sure did. Oh, I got my little daggers. Talk to you again? Don't worry about me, I'll be alright. But I don't know if I could say the same for Rage Guns and Legolas 15. I found them here. They got pulled in here just like us. We were attacked by some strange creatures. I managed to escape, but Rage and Lay stayed behind. They were more experienced... Oh, I can't read it. Experienced ones in our group, at least when it comes to combat. If we're able to make it out of here, we will need to group up with them. They shouldn't be far, just follow the sounds of combat. Okay, accept. What's going on? Time to fight. Find Legolas. No, they're all frozen in time. Go, go, go. Pop, 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 pop. Where's my health? Stab it! Stab it up! Thanks! Thought I was gonna die here. Oh, we're not out of the fire yet. Oh, I died! What the crap? Where would you like to respawn? Portal? Corpse? Corpse, I guess. I'll just go find Rage Guns. I think she'll be alright. Rage Guns. Coming, dude. I'm just looking around, I'm wondering where the health bar... Oh, up the top, okay, here we go. There it is. I wonder why it has all the other bars up there. Maybe it's for people in your team, but I wonder why it shows up now when nobody's in your team. And if there's a way of getting rid of that. Taking hits, I'm taking hits. Rage guns, come on, buddy. Three. Ah, you can't do it in combat. Alright, maybe I'll just talk to the guy and run out of there. Rage guns. I could have handled them myself, thanks though. Oh no, I'm gonna die again. Talk to Sellers and just get the hell out of here. Sellers, I'm coming. Man, this is a funky looking place. What is going on? Is it different worlds, or maybe it's the different worlds you can go to? Kind of like a strange fusion of like cyberpunk and the secret world. Alright. It's good to see the group together. I'm sure they will be more careful now. Okay, what is that? Hang on a second. He gave me a new weapon. How do I equip this stuff? F, E, tab. I guess you're going to tell me how to do this stuff, right? The Otherland network seems to be collapsing. If we remain here too long, we will be lost with it. The one responsible for this is named Felix Jongleur. He is a multi-billionaire from the real world that wanted to use the system for his own notorious plans. In his lust for immortality, he doomed the network and brought the destruction you see here. I did what I could to stop him, but without the help of others, we will never succeed. This is the task at hand I was talking about. We will need to find him in the world and stop whatever it is he is doing before it is too late. I noticed while I'm talking to this guy, I'm seeing like hints and stuff pop up on the side on the left there, but I'm not going to be able to redo both. They shouldn't be popping up while I'm talking to you, dude. As you can see, the network is trying to preserve as much as it can. The simulations we are in were once enormous worlds. Now there are only small pieces glued together waiting to be lost forever, with us in it. But I have an idea how we can extend our time. The network is fueled by an energy called Soma. If we can find some of it here, I will push it into the Otherland and power it up again. It should give us a couple more minutes. Now I saw it again, there was something there by the time I finished reading that. Alright, accept that. I did see something saying P. Okay, so that's that. Now the inventory would be I. There we go. Pole. Damage. Is this for an assassin? Damage per second. Got a higher critical chance. I think my daggers are pretty good. They're alright. The attack power's 2. Might just stick with that for now. Okay, let's go. Loot that. Collect fragment from Bug World Simulation. Happy Bug. Nice. Interacting with energy pool. Complete. Something popped out. Ah, okay, that's the fragment. It's in the form of a trophy. Okay, stab that thing right up. And it's pretty cool. It's all frozen in there like in the middle of a firefight. Alright, collect fragments from Lambda Mall Simulation 03. Is that another player? That's Simuloid. Stabbed. Hey, hang on. You're supposed to all be frozen in time. What's going on here? And another one over here. Now, these guys are moving around. Wonder if that's meant to be. Right, collect fragments from the Mars simulation. Oh, we get to go to Mars? Maybe? Looking very imperial and proper. Ah! Bit of Assassin's Creed going on over here. Ah, you want some? Come on. Telari soldier. Wonder why there's no music. I'd like a bit of music. It'd be nice. Extracting eDNA. Yeah, it's a little bit bland without music. A little bit of a beat. Chop up! Chop it up! Chop, chop, chop! Come on. Like, this for example, I don't know why I'm getting the DNA. I don't think there's been an explanation for that yet.